This is a character design exercise in which I am improvising both the role of the interviewer and the role of the creature being interviewed. Characters with the most likes and views will be animated and made into a lo-fi album. What is your name? Dyanice. What kind of being are you? I'm a fairy. What do you look like? I'm about 6 inches tall, and I have somewhat tan skin and dark green hair, and I am a fairy of herbs and spices used in Italy. What do you do on a daily basis? I comb the rocks looking for any seeds that have traveled the winds or the birds or anything like that, and I find rare and unique plants in this way, and I keep them underground in a cave, and I grow them, and underground is not appropriate. It's not appropriate conditions for the herbs or the plants, but I have some enchantments that keep them alive. Light that's produced through the mind, and airflow produced through the mind. And there's many beings down here, all sorts of bugs, all sorts of small creatures, a lot of spiders, a lot of rodents. There's a bird that sometimes passes through. There's bats. There's even a little pond or lake, very small, more of a puddle, where some trapped fish live. I've offered them to bring them out to the ocean or to a river, but they seem to be happy where they are, content, and their ecosystem is complete, so they need not. I'm also here with my fairy sisters and my brothers and my family. So my family is here, cousins, all sorts of beings. We call people in our families by a slightly different system than you do, because we're born instantaneously, and we're born around the clan that adopts us, and we're born around the plants that we nurture. We are born to these plants, promote their well-being, and I've ventured away from tradition and have cultivated plants that are foreign to the land that my family and the plants that my family cared for generations. But it's not as taboo to disturb the family tradition as in a natural birth of one's human origins. It's a guideline that most follow in order to secure a certain success rate, but I've been perfectly successful in cultivating these different plants, that there is no harm, no trouble, no disparaging beliefs or opinions. My family accepts my unique interests, and so I live very harmoniously with my clan, with my family, and neighboring clans, neighboring groups of herbal fae, and I live peaceably with the animals in this ecosystem. And there's goblins as well, gnomes. There's quite a variety of small earth beings that live in these caves. The gnomes are sort of in contrast to the goblins. You know, they're both of relatively similar size, perhaps, and though there's so much variation within the order of gnome and goblin, but they're almost like counterbalances. Do you ever interact with humans? Yes, we bring the herbs to look areas that the humans can harvest them, or we visit their own gardens and promote the growth of their plants there. They're aware of us most of the time, not directly, but they're aware of us and they thank us. What does your house look like? It's a stone house. It has a very tall foundation, and relative to my size, it's further, it's near the mouth of the cave. It's built into the rocky cliff, into the mountain, and is sort of a part of the cave entrance. The cave has sort of these visions that radiate out, and my house is tucked into one of those. So the foundation is very tall because the objective was to fill the vision completely, and it was quite tall. So, but this just means that there's a spacious basement, and then there's like a different sort of stone that's used for the more visible part of the home. It's a lighter stone. It's more of a light gray. And there's various rooms and spires and staircases. There's everything is also furnished with this sort of light, dry wood that is almost grayish, and there's plants inside the house. It's very cozy. It's very warm, even in the winter. We make fabrics, so there are rugs and pillows and soft places to sit and rest. And we like to sew patterns into our fabric. So all sorts of our our favorite flowers and leaves adorn these various items. Everything is sort of a sage green and kind of ashy colored slate. That's sort of the darkest that it goes. There's a little bit of like a burgundy, a very muted burgundy, and there's like a terracotta, and we have a reservoir for water that goes to different rooms. It's like an aqueduct. It's a very beautiful home. I love it dearly. It was made by myself and the rest of my family. We make our homes together. It's quite fun and quite entertaining. So silly sometimes when we try to figure something out or communicate something more abstract. But we're all sweet and giggle. We're very passive, and we flow like the wind. Do you have any songs that you like to sing? Oh, yes. Yes, we love to sing. Here is one song. When the night has gone noon and the sun has gone blue, we sit on the stars and we know where we go when everyone shows we're the lovers of light. Don't we grow for the numbers to show where the lovers oh. Pleasant is one, pleasantest to more, oh more, we will hold on to the ones that grow in June, and oh, yeah, oh, 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 grow, to, we grow into, grow into. That's a common growing song that we use to brighten our gardens, and you feel a sense of camaraderie with one another. Oh, thanks for singing that. That was really beautiful. Oh, yes, no problem. Well, thank you for telling me about yourself and about your world. Do you have anything else that you'd like to share? Nope, I'm done. Thank you, and have a good day. Oh, yes, we will be happy. Oh, yes, we will be happy. Goodbye.